The wait for Game 7 is almost over. The Cleveland Cavaliers are set to face off against the Oklahoma City Thunder. ESPN's #1 team of Mike Breen and Jeff Van Gundy are ready with the call.
Welcome to Chesapeake Energy Arena in Oklahoma City. It's Game 7 of the NBA Finals between the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Hello again, everyone. Along with Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Breen on hand calling the action tonight. Ready for the opening tip, but first, let's take a look at today's starting lineups. Oklahoma City's dreams can come true tonight. The entire season comes down to one game. These NBA Finals all even at 3 games apiece. It's Game 7. Jeff, how do the players deal with this pressure?
It's so hard. You've worked your entire life for this opportunity. The pressure is immense. Every play will be magnified. We will see in a couple hours who can handle the pressure the best.
And Oklahoma City's called for the intentional foul. James for 2. Good touch inside.
Hey, your antenna go up when you see a perimeter player shoot such a high field goal percentage. You ask yourself,
Westbrook's denied. Puts it up, and the layup is good. The Thunder with the ball here. He curls. Westbrook fires away for 2. Converts on the inside. The Cavaliers with the ball now. It's a loose ball. Reaches in for the steal. The Thunder with the ball in possession. And Russell Westbrook with a nice play.
You know, I know you love boxing, Jeff, so you always hear that way of describing boxers, pound for pound, the best boxer in the game. Look at Russell Westbrook. Pound for pound, he might be as dynamic as anybody in the NBA.
yeah, and I don't even know what he weighs, Mike, so it's hard for me to really say that, but I agree with you. The guy is incredible in the ability to impact the game in so many different areas.
And misses his first shot tonight and drops it in.
That's nice body control right there on that layup. Good finish.
Westbrook against Irving. And now he moves around the defender. Alley-oop. Oh, what a play as he slams it home. Alrighty, here's a chance to see that one again. Irving looking to dupe the defense, draws the double team, goes up and puts it in. Russell Westbrook with the ball here. Throws the alley-oop. The play broken up nicely by James. Irving, he's able to hit on a beautiful feed. Puts it up. Good touch inside.
You need guys who can make shots under duress and pressure. That was a well-defended possession, but that man stuck it even against the best defense.
Strong rebound for another, blocked by Durant. And Serge Ibaka's whistled for the intentional hit. Both coaches going to the bench right now and making some changes. Goes for the three-pointer. Bang!
From the opening tip, they haven't wasted any time in establishing an offense based around ball movement and player movement, and the results speak for themselves.
All right, let's see that one again. The Cavs with the ball in control. James, the jumper, puts in the 3.
You leave him open, he's going to knock it home.
Westbrook in possession. Perkins is trying to get down low. Leans back for two. Perkins' first shot off the mark. And Serge Ibaka's called for the intentional foul. A couple of changes being made now. Steve Adams comes in for Serge Ibaka. And Reggie Jackson also checks in for Russell Westbrook. A minute and a half remaining in the first. Oklahoma City down by 6. The Cavaliers with the ball here. And Kevin Durant's whistled for the intentional foul. And he connects on the first free throw. Perkins the rebound. Throws the lob. And goes out of bounds. For three, the wide open shot. Nails it. It's a double-digit lead.
Hey, you kids, look at the technique on that three-point shot. The rhythm, the balance, the arc, the follow-through. That's a thing of beauty.
Waiters against Smith. Fires from three-point range. Misfires from long distance. The Cavs with the ball in possession. Irving for three with another shot. Misses from the perimeter. Jackson walks it across. Fires for two. Durant fires away. Converts on the inside. Love jump shot. Inside. Nice soft touch at the rim. To the basket. Flips it in. Time winding down. That'll do it for the quarter as he fires it up. Buzzer sounds. That ends the first quarter. Still plenty of time remaining as we start the second, but they continue to play like this. This is going to be a blowout.
It sure is. They've got to get it corrected now. They've already wasted 12 minutes. They've got 36 to go. Let's see what they can do with 3 quarters left.
Shumpert jump shot. Knocks it down. Cleveland shooting 50% from downtown tonight.
When everybody is involved in touching the ball, like what's happening here in the first half, and you've got your assist total up, then you're going to create also a defensive intensity at the other end of the floor. And that's exactly what has happened here in the first half.
Way off. It's blocked. Irving has the double team converge. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Thunder ball. The Thunder with the ball in control. Westbrook against Irving. Off balance. He puts it up from downtown. Won't go. Three-pointer just off the mark. Cleveland bringing it up. Puts it in. And Kevin Love with 8 points.
It's rare having a scorer of this magnitude. You see why he's able to be in the top scorers in this league. He has so many ways to get the ball in the basket.
And Oklahoma City's called for the intentional. A little personnel change going on right now. Irving on the drive, getting to the basket, a pretty Euro step. Waiters against Shumpert. And he curls in. Shot clock reads 1. Shot clock expires at 24-second violation. The two defenders converge. Irving on the drive, and Russell Westbrook's called for the intentional. Wide open for 3. Bang! Cleveland shooting 55% from outside the perimeter here tonight.
Right from the start here in the first half, they've made a conscious effort to move the basketball around and get quality shots.
Careless ball handling. He loses control of it. To the rim, Kyrie Irving with his 5th assist of the night.
I like that he didn't go for style points. Just nice, easy layup at the basket.
Westbrook on the drive. Throws it back.
The activity at the basket has been remarkable for both teams. Both teams attacking the basket and both teams coming to block.
Couple of substitutions here. Reggie Jackson comes in for Kendrick Perkins, and Kevin Durant also checks in for Andre Roberson. Irving on the drive, and the ref calls it an intentional foul. First free throw, good. So he hits the first and misses the second. Westbrook into the front court. Curling in. Gets to the rim and the bucket.
No degree of difficulty right there. Simple basketball, good result.
Iman Shumpert with the ball in possession. Irving for 3, wide open, knocks down the jumper, and that's the 6th three-pointer for the Cavaliers.
Share the ball, create space, get your open threes like they're doing here tonight. This is why they're winning the game. Sometimes we overcomplicate what's a simple game.
3.5 gone by in the second. Oklahoma City down by 24. Shumpert draws the double. Irving from downtown lets it go again. Misses the 3.
They dug themselves a hole by not closing hard and contesting. That's the type of contest that can get you back in the game.
The Thunder with the offensive rebound to keep it alive. Ball hits the backboard, but it's out of bounds now. Time for some lineup changes now from both clubs. Lets it go for 2. Double team closing in. Varejao misses the 2. He puts it up. Shot won't go. Tries the lob. Here's an interception. And the referee calls for the intentional foul. Knocks down the first one. And Kyrie Irving with 19 points. Westbrook on the drive. And it's a 3-second violation.
Yeah, he's got to take his tent out of the lane and camp somewhere else.
Off balance, still fires away. Puts it in. That's a 2-pointer. And Kyrie Irving with 13 points here in the second. Westbrook jump shot. Shot from way outside, no good. In the paint. And Steve Adams with a nice look, sinks it. Irving on the drive. Looks to put it back up again. Gets it to go. Nails it. That's a two-pointer. And as we wind down the quarter, he just fires it up. That's it for the first half. The Thunder down by 26. Welcome back to Chesapeake Energy Arena for the second half. Along with Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Breen on hand. Oklahoma City's getting hammered right now. Halftime, Jeff, do they have any shot here in the second half?
Well, you always have a shot in the NBA, but they're going to have to rely on them to play better and their opponent to give in a little bit and think that this game is over. But I don't see what I need to see to expect to come back. They're just not playing nearly hard enough to get back into this game.
The up and under fools the defense. It's good. A two-pointer. And LeBron James with 9 points.
I love when offensive players get defenders to bite on the up and under move. Beautiful finish right there.
The Cavaliers with the ball here. And Russell Westbrook's whistled for the intentional hit. Irving jump shot. And the rebound grabbed by Ibaka.
You know, sometimes we take for granted how difficult it is for a player like Serge Ibaka, where he came from the Congo, didn't really speak the language, and is thrown into the NBA and expected to perform. It's really quite a story.
It really is. My one experience with that was Yao Ming, as he was making, you know, the transition from China here to the United States. I got him in year 2. And what you do forget, though, with some of these guys, they may not speak the language fluently, but they speak the language of basketball fluently.
Kyrie Irving with the ball in control to the rim, flips that one in.
Where was the defense on that? Who's in charge of protecting the basket?
Westbrook, what a rejection. The two defenders swarm. Irving fires yet again. And Kendrick Perkins with a strong rebound. Jackson up and in. The Cavaliers with the ball now. At the rim and gets it to go. Ibaka on the drive. Westbrook against Irving. Lots of room there. Not a good shot.
Hey, look, they're getting blown out here in the second half. They haven't played well. But if they keep creating these wide open shots, it will pay dividends going down the stretch of this game and in the games coming up.
Jackson from deep in the corner. Three-pointer. Won't go. Irving brings it across. There's the double team, and Kevin Durant's called for the intentional foul. And we have both teams with substitutions here. And there's a steal. It's just him in the basket. Plenty of contact. Offensive foul called against Westbrook. And a few substitutions right now. Andre Roberson comes in for Kevin Durant. And Dion Waiters also checks in for Russell Westbrook. The Cavs bringing it up. Loses control. 3 minutes gone by in the third. The Thunder down by 31. He's fouled. Kevin Love picks up his first personal of the night. And Reggie Jackson will go to the line with under 2 minutes to go here in the third. And he hits the first free throw. And he makes them both. Irving into the front court. James against Roberson. They double him. James on the drive. He's been red hot. Shoots for three. Jackson's shot from behind the arc won't go. For the layup, able to hit. Jackson fires yet another three-pointer. Not able to hit from downtown. And Oklahoma City's called for the intentional foul. And they're going to make some changes with personnel on the floor. Shumpert from downtown, no one near him. Drains the three. Cleveland's 8 for 15 from the outside.
Hey, you play defense like this, you deserve to lose. You deserve to get blown out, and that's what's happened here tonight.
Whistle blows, that's a foul, and they call it intentional. Oops, missed the first one. Oh, he misses a pair of free throws. Reggie Jackson with the ball, beats his man. Jackson jump shot. The Thunder with the offensive rebound for a new 24. The reverse layup for two. Love from downtown puts it in. Reggie Jackson with the ball here. Shoots the three. Varejao with the rebound. And Serge Ibaka's whistled for the intentional foul. First free throw, perfect. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. It's good. And Anderson Varejao with 6 points. Reggie Jackson with the ball in possession. Love the rebound. And Kevin Durant's called for the intentional. And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Jackson, love the rebound. Final seconds of the quarter, just flips it up. Third quarter comes to an end. Fourth quarter coming up. 3 quarters complete, and as we head to the fourth, this team has done nothing right from the opening tip.
Yeah, it's been a blowout from Jump Street. They got what they deserved. They put little into the game, so therefore they got little out of the game, and we are just counting down these 12 minutes. Can't wait for it to be over.
Irving set to bring it up. Looking to curl in. Irving, and gets it to go. The Thunder with the ball in possession. Westbrook rebounded by James.
The great rebounders in this league respond. Poor first half on the board. This half thinks every missed shot is a pass to himself and going after every rebound.
2 points. Nice reverse.
Look, you can't give up layups like that. You got to protect the basket and the paint at all costs.
Finds a space and takes the wide open three. The long-range jumper is off the mark.
It started from Jump Street. They made no defensive effort early, and they're not making any defensive effort late. That's why the score is what it is.
Ball loose again, reaches in with a steal. Westbrook for two, puts it up. He says no, but the ref says foul. Call against Irving. And Russell Westbrook will go to the line for the first time tonight.
As Westbrook heads to the line, I just love this guy's demeanor. Drafted number 4, never played the point guard position, and when he came into the league and trying to make that shift from always playing 2 guard in high school and college to trying to play the point in the NBA, this guy had to have a thick skin.
Irving has the double team close in, scores. Nice touch. Oh, he beats the defender. Westbrook, count it, and the foul. Blocking call against Varejao. And Russell Westbrook will go to the line looking to complete the three-point play.
That's great athleticism right there to finish with strength, absorb the contact, and earn your way to the line.
Sloppy ball handling. With one swipe, he comes up with a steal. Oh, he telegraphed that pass. A bad decision. They're all over him. Still puts it up. Unable to flip it in. That's good for 2. The Cavs up by 39.
And what an offensive display we're seeing here today as they continue to wear out the net with all of their scoring.
Ibaka for 2, shoots away. No good. The 2 defenders converge. Goes to the goal. Nice soft touch.
I like that he didn't go for style points. Just nice, easy layup at the basket.
Russell Westbrook with the ball in control for 2. There's the whistle. Good job to draw the foul. And Russell Westbrook will get to shoot at the free throw line. He's 3 for 3 from the line tonight. First free throw, good. No back-to-back free throws here. He misses the second. And Serge Ibaka's whistled for the intentional hit. Now we have a couple of substitutions here. Reggie Jackson comes in for Serge Ibaka. And Steve Adams also checks in for Andre Roberson. 3 minutes gone by in the fourth. Oklahoma City down by 40. Westbrook on the drive. Blows past his man. Westbrook for 2. Lets it go. Double team closing in. And Russell Westbrook's called for the intentional foul. Shumpert against Adams. The 2 defenders swarm. The reverse and flips it home. Blows past the defender. Westbrook for 2. Touch there, not this time. For 2 on the fadeaway. Able to put it in. Cleveland shooting 66% from the field here tonight. Westbrook shot blocked. The Cavs with the ball in control. It's good. Cleveland up by 46. There's a foul. It's called against Westbrook. There it is, number 6. He's finished. Seat on the bench for the rest of this one. Serge Ibaka's come back off the bench here late in the fourth. Knocks down the first one. Good free throw shooting, knocks down a pair. Jackson fires. Misses. That's a three-pointer. The defense nowhere near him. And puts it in. And Kevin Love with 7 points here in the fourth.
Hey, they have just gotten steamrolled here tonight. This offensive execution has been fantastic. The defensive intensity, not good enough to stop this offensive juggernaut.
Puts it up from three-point land. The Cavaliers with control on the rebound. Nails it. Jackson for two. Love the rebound. A 3-second difference between the game clock and shot clock.
Good win. Just dribble out the clock and celebrate in the locker room.
And Kevin Durant's whistled for the intentional foul. And he hits the first free throw. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Moves around the defender, lets it go. Able to knock it down. And Reggie Jackson with 12 points. And that'll do it for their championship hopes. A disappointing ending to the season as they lose in the NBA Finals.
Losing a Game 7 in the NBA Finals is hard enough. But watching the other team celebrate what you think is rightfully yours makes it doubly difficult. You never know when you're going.
Hey, everyone. It's Jay.